As you can see here, this is a sunken grave. And while homeowners in the community say that there's been a lot of improvement here at this cemetery, there is clearly still a lot of work that needs to be done. Students are targeting school bathrooms looking for their next devious lick. At high schools all across the country, students are attempting to steal things such as toilets, soap dispensers, and some reports are showing students' attempts to steal entire sinks. For every 20 minutes of screen time, you take a 20-minute break and look at something more than 20 feet away. Several acres of land across Tampa Bay will soon turn into this. Huge housing developments just like this to help accommodate the growing population. Experts say gas prices have gone up simply because of supply and demand. And as businesses and cities begin to open back up, more cars are on the road and fuel companies just can't seem to keep up. Police searched these woods in search of Brian Landry. He skipped town and he's nowhere to be found after his girlfriend Gabby Petito went missing and was found dead more than 2,000 miles away in Wyoming. There's piles of garbage, dead trees, and old tires. You may be thinking this is an abandoned cemetery, but it's not.
When we first got here, it was kind of like an eyesore.
Stephen Randall says he's been living right across the street from the old Memphis Cemetery in Palmetto, Florida for more than 20 years.
It looked like it was partially abandoned.
The cemetery was established in 1923. Many African American farmers are buried here. Soon after it was full in 1988, it went under the care of Manatee County. It now serves as a cemetery for those who can't afford a burial plot.
About half of the bodies out there, the burials out there are my relatives. I got so many out there.
Randall says the cemetery has gotten increasingly better thanks to the families of the deceased. He says most times it's up to them to take care of the property, a responsibility of Manatee County.
They're lazy about doing it, you know.
People in the community, a lot of them are dead going on. They used to get together, come out here with their rakes, hoes, lawnmowers, and kept it clean.
As you can see here, this is a sunken grave. And while homeowners in the community say that there's been a lot of improvement here at this cemetery, there is clearly still a lot of work that needs to be done. Randall says in the meantime, locals will continue to do what they can.
There's a guy that's offering the loved ones the refurbishing of the tombstones and the platforms itself.
We reached out to the county for a comment on cleanup efforts. They tell me crews visit Old Memphis 2 times every month. I'm Chanel White, reporting.
I miss her. I miss my baby.
17-year-old Ariana Santana was a senior at Palmetto High School. Her parents, Edwin and Maria Santana, say the whole family came down with COVID-19. But it hit Ariana the hardest.
Her oxygen levels were just not right. That's why we took her to the hospital. With a coughing and her chest was hurting.
Ariana's parents say she developed pneumonia in both lungs, but they thought she'd pull through because she seemed to be getting better.
She was moving around. She was, wasn't able to speak because she had, tubes in her mouth and all that, but she was able to, move around, react somewhat.
Her parents say the teen spiked a fever and never got better. After 18 days in the hospital, Ariana lost her battle with COVID-19.
She never had any conditions, any prior conditions, underlying conditions, nothing.
Ariana's parents are asking other parents to take COVID-19 seriously. They want people to remember that the virus could impact people as young or younger than Ariana. I'm Chanel White, reporting.